In business, more than 50% of construction sites have been suspended in the last 10 years over non-compliance and lack of requisite permits. The National Construction Authority (NCA) says despite county governments ordering a cease of operations, some contractors push on with the projects due to a lack of collaboration by stakeholders in the construction industry. Public Works and Transport Principal Secretary Solomon Kitungu has directed, the National Construction Authority to ensure inquiries on collapsed buildings are done within 2 months.
In the last 10 years, the National Construction Authority has registered 40,000 contractors and 110,000 site supervisors. The authority has also accredited 20,000 construction workers, and 8 contractor registers have been published, with 4 still pending. Despite this track record, collapsed construction sites are still witnessed across the country, the latest being the one reported yesterday at Kirigiti, Kiambu County.
It was suspended in April when it was on the first floor. And the following day, the county government of Kiambu issued an enforcement order. But in between, what are the gaps? So those are some of the things we are saying. Let's streamline the relationships. Let's streamline the relationships so that we have continued presence. We have continued presence where buildings are taking place.
Now, of course, because it's already a case of collapse, we've launched investigations, and as you see, we have a 2-month window to conclude the investigation of the inquiry so that the report can now be used by the relevant agencies for action that will be necessary as per the findings of that particular investigation.
The National Construction Authority has issued a stern warning to contractors overseeing non-permitted projects, saying assessors are making rounds with the aim of bringing to book those who do not comply.
Once you've come up with what we call your plan to do a building, the first thing you have to seek for is county approval so that you get development control permission. Then after that, of course, you identify a contractor. Then you move to site. Of course, for that approval to be obtained, you have to identify professionals, the architect, the engineer, the quantity surveyor, as the scope may be, and then a competent contractor registered by NCA.
The National Construction Authority is also proposing a revised evaluation criteria to mitigate the damages caused by avoidable building collapses.
A National Construction Authority will complete the inquiry which is required under the law within a period of 2 months. That then makes sure that all the other authorities, we are able to inform them. We are able to inform the county governments. We are also able to inform the criminal system, because by the end of the day, they wait for these inquiries to happen so that then they can also be able to act.
Kitungu says a laxity in supervision of buildings should stop and public sensitization on the correct construction practices be endorsed by the National Construction Authority. With construction collapses being witnessed every day, the government is now advocating for a multi-agency approach in order to ensure that no lives are lost. Hibak Said for Lunchtime News.